Vito Lockwood, player made CEO, player made forever.
What's good, my brother? How you doing today?
I'm good. What about yourself?
Fam, living the dream. You know, we can't complain over here. We winners over
Oh
here.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
My name is famous.
Talk your shit. You know? But shit, man, you know we out here getting it, bro. So you came up in Milwaukee or?
Yeah, well, I was born in Chicago, and I've been back and forth pretty much all my life, since as far as I can remember. But yeah, you know, they both my hometown, so I consider me both.
So where in Chicago?
West side, west side, the best side.
And then where in Milwaukee?
North, Hampton to be exact.
So you went to MPS and stuff?
Yeah, you already know.
So what school you went to?
A lot of schools.
You was getting kicked out, huh?
Like a motherfucker.
You was trouble, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like that's everybody in MPS, man. There's a small percentage of people that went there that actually wanted to go there.
Yeah, man. I mean, the curriculum is probably still the same right now. Shit,
Probably. If not worse, somehow worse. Like, it didn't get better at all. But, so when you start doing music?
I mean, I wrote my first actual rap when I was probably like 9 years old. And my mama, she bought me like a karaoke machine. We had the tape. And we just be recording on that motherfucker and making beats. We had a little piano on that motherfucker that was just making little beats. We'd be rapping on the motherfuckers and just be playing that shit back, rapping, and going to other motherfuckers' houses listening to it, and everybody started doing that shit. So, for ever since then, but, you know, I wasn't really taking it seriously like I should. But, you know, now it's that time.
So when you really started taking it serious? When is that? This past year or so? Past couple years?
Yeah, I'd say these last couple of years. I mean, we was already kind of like dropping songs, but it wasn't really nothing like seriously, because, you know, niggas was really out here doing what we had to do to eat, you know what I'm saying? We was out here on our own, so the rap thing was more just a dream, like, oh yeah, that TV shit, you know, doing that, you know, but actually having the talent, we most definitely getting it popping right now. I mean, this the best time for it. The sound is different. You know what I mean? When everybody doing the same thing. So right now is that time.
So what made you feel like stepping it up, or what made you want to do more with the music?
I would say I'm like, man, I don't want to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them niggas would be like, oh man, nigga be 37 talking about me. I should drop that music, like, nigga, your window closed.
He said, Uncle,
5 years
Vito,
ago.
Uncle Vito coming
Right.
up.
Big Unc coming on the track. Everybody ain't 2 Chainz though, you know what I'm saying, man? Hip hop shit like a young nigga sport.
I'd have to agree, but I'd have to disagree too, though, because we haven't seen it get old yet. Because people still love Scarface. They still love Jay-Z. Nas literally just dropped the album. So there's still, like, it ain't like rock that been around forever.
I feel like that's really more so because, let's put it in perspective like this. Hip-hop, we grew up with it, and it was real early and fresh when we was growing up with it. And I'm 31, so, you know what I'm saying, I was born in 89. And, you know, we grew up with hip-hop, so right now it's at a stage where the people that was listening to that type of shit, of course, we the ones who really... We run this shit right now. If you 30 and something right now, you working for Apple, you a young CEO, you a young something, you know what I'm saying? You doing something that's got to do with something in our age bracket right now. And we, you know, we still support those artists like the Nas's and the, I mean, who else out right now that's just dropped?
I mean, Jay-Z dropped a project this year with Jay Electronica.
Yeah. That was, look how you said that was Jay-Z CD like motherfucker.
I have so many opinions on that. That shit is funny, man. It's just like, bro, it's like, you not finna detox me.
Yeah.
I'm putting some shit on here. We drop it. Like, I don't give a fuck whether you ready or not.
That was just like a...
He said,
that was like a drive watch the throne type
bro,
shit.
He's just getting some return on the investment. He don't give a fuck. He cashing in. He's just like, you know what? I don't do bad investments. We drop it.
Right, nigga, we doing this together, nigga.
I kind of hated it too, but there's a few songs I really liked on there.
It was straight.
Yeah, just anything with Jay-Z stamp should have been better. And I fuck with Jay Electronica heavy, so it's just like, bro, you let me down.
But for me, that's like one of the other things we just talked about. Like, as far as older rappers, like, you know what I mean? Like, you talk about Jay Electronica, like, you know what I'm saying? Then you talking about this nigga for like years and like he never dropped, and then for you to drop and then you do down there like a side by side with a nigga, like you do a whole feature, you know what I mean? Like that's
You said you a feature on your own album. And
yeah,
shit,
so it's like, you know what I'm
know?
saying? That really don't make no sense at all. So, but you know, to each his own. That's how you gonna get your money. I ain't hating on them niggas though.
Shit, man, I feel you. So, how's life through the COVID?
It was bumpy at first. I remember when that shit first happened. Shit, I was watching the game, like, and the motherfuckers was like, "Oh yeah." After this, all the fans can't come in for the next game. I'm like, "What? I was supposed to fly to Houston that night." Well, I scary ass, fuck around, turned around, got up out of there. What, cuz?
He said, "Nah."
Got the fuck up out of there.
I mean, nobody knew what it was at first though, so it's just like I still kind of think people are overreacting a little tiny bit, but at the same time, a lot of motherfuckers died, so it's just a crazy time to be alive right now, man.
Yeah, that shit kind of strange to me too, though.
So I know it affected the store and shit like that too. Cause I know you have. Do you still have it or is it?
Yeah, most definitely. We opening up in a month, November 1st. What's we in? October. So we finna be in October. Yeah, so like 2 months. We got like 2 months.
Are you gonna keep it at the same convenience store or?
At first, we really didn't have like we just had the basic shit. Now it's about to be, you know, more so. You can get hot food there too. I feel like once we do that and we add the cell phone services in there, we'll be more booming and have everything. Then I can focus on other ventures that I want to do besides just the store. But yeah, that's gonna be done and complete. The store gonna be open November 1st, but it's all gonna be together, functioning as far as with everything in there, with the phones, with the hot food in there by next summertime. So, you know, lemonade machine, all that shit, the basic shit.
So how's it to be a store owner or a business owner in Milwaukee? Like you feel like this is a good city to set up shop, or you feel like it could be better places, or what?
Most definitely could be better places. There's always better places. Just on the simple fact that we in a smaller city than everybody else. So, I mean, and most of the motherfucking stores are owned by the Arab. So, I mean, for us, really, I don't know. It's been rocky. But, you know, everybody says your first year is rocky, you know what I mean? Would nobody have a story to tell if their first year wasn't rocky, you know what I mean? All the business owners that I know that are actually successful right now, it wasn't just easy. So I ain't planning on just stepping into something that was easy and like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? So whatever it got to take to get to where it's getting, it got to get, because I most definitely been through all type of different ways of thinking about going about having it or letting it go. Like, oh yeah, it's getting too hard. Maybe I should leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? At the time when I first thought, oh, I'm gonna open up, it's gonna be easy, but you know, it ain't never like that. But I wasn't expecting it to be like that.
Man, nothing good comes easy. You already know that. We had that conversation before. But let's switch it up a little bit. So you got a project coming out this year.
Player Vibes.
Player Vibes. How many tracks is it?
14.
14. All of that fire, huh?
Most definitely. A lot of, I mean, I feel like it's pretty diverse. None of the songs sound alike at all. That's how I try to do it anyway, but it's going to be pure fire, though. I mean, if you do this, you most definitely in it for a treat.
So is it, you'd call it like a stoner tape or just like stoner inspired or what?
I wouldn't call it that. I would just say more something you could smoke a ride to.
Some good cruising music?
Yeah, most definitely.
So who would be some of your inspirations in music? Like who would be your top 5?
Tupac for sure, number 1. Number 2, I'd probably have to say Jay-Z. Number 3, nah, fuck that. I take that back. Number 2, Kanye, most definitely.
See, Kanye, I fuck with Kanye. Kanye to me is the GOAT producer.
Yeah.
Like his production is probably some of the best ever.
I mean, I don't really, man, that's kind of hard. Like just putting somebody jumping over somebody like that.
But
So,
pretty much
then
that.
I'll say Jay-Z number 3.
So that's a good top 3 though. You know what I'm saying? So
as far as 4 and 5, I had to go probably like Lil Wayne and Boosie for sure.
I feel people our age should. It's almost mandatory to have Wayne in the top 5.
Oh yeah.
Like if you was around in this mixtape era, you would know the greatness of Lil Wayne.
You better have motherfucking Boosie in your top 5. I mean
Boosie,
Wayne.
No, but
Wayne,
Boosie like the same era though too. Cause
Wayne.
I could like how it's like Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick. I can remember coming up, it was Boosie, T.I., Lil Wayne, and that was the conversation to have. Who was the best?
I ain't gonna lie. When Wayne first came out, I was in. No, I ain't gonna say first came out, but when he first started saying best rapper alive, that was like my freshman year in high school, and I was like, hell no. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hell fucking no. What, Lil Wayne? I'm like, hell no. Wobbly dropping like it's hot? I'm like, nah, hell nah. That nigga, best rapper alive, what? Hell no.
I mean, that's a bold ass statement to have though.
Then I was like, but then he started dropping back to back to back.
But that's when the mixtape era started though.
Yeah,
too.
because I mean, around that time when I was coming to school, nigga, I was wearing motherfucking pink polos and shit. I thought I was Cameron and shit. I was wearing bandanas, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought I wanted to be Dipset so bad. That was who I was listening to, because, you know, I was living in Chicago at the time. So, you know, all that back then, we was just listening to mostly Rockefeller shit. You know, you was listening to Beans, you was listening to all that type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I fuck with Beanie Single too.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
But, so it's safe to say you smoke weed.
Most definitely.
All right, so like we have, you know, plenty of conversations about like weed culture and shit. So is it you choose weed over wax?
Wax?
Yeah, like do you fuck with the wax and shit like that?
Weed over wax. Yeah, I like to put wax over my weed. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I like to put wax over my weed. Nah, but
Don't we all?
pie weed.
Cause I got a few homies that literally just smoke wax now.
But the only thing with me that is different is I like to actually smoke though. Like,
No, that's how I am. I like
niggas
the
like
blunt.
it's niggas who like to get high. So you would take them little hard ass couple 3-4 hits, you know what I'm saying? Then you be done, you know what I'm saying? You fried. Me shit, I like that, you know what I'm saying?
Just you smoke, chill,
you
vibe.
You get a blunt, Oprah, you get you get a blunt.
All right, so it's safe to say you watch a lot of stoner movies. You seen a couple of them. So if you was like a director or whatever, who would you put in your stoner movie? Like who would make the best, funniest stoner movie?
Out of the people that already been in stoner movies?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to add someone who ain't been in it, who you think it would be funny,
We gotta do Mike Epps number 1. We gonna do him number 1.
So we got starring Mike Epps. Who's after him? Who's with him?
My nigga Lil Duval. Gotta put him in there. That's a hard decision right there. Cause there's a lot of funny ass niggas, I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like Mike Epps fills that role really good too.
What, on that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. On anything.
Cause he more like the player smoker.
He funny as a bitch.
But like Lil Duval, he'd be like the stoner, the goofy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I could already picture how that would be.
What's your favorite?
Man, I think if I could see any movie, it'd be Snoop Dogg and Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just think that'd be like the greatest combination.
Seth Rogen cold though. He's funny
he's
as
funny
fuck.
as a bitch. He's in Pineapple Express, and like Snoop Dogg, like the biggest smoker we know out here. I just think that like a combination of them two would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I fuck with Seth Rogen. Any movie with Seth Rogen in that shit, bro, I watched it. Cause dude funny as a bitch.
He came up too real. Not gonna say really fast though, but kind of like out of nowhere. Like he was in that one movie where he got knocked up. I don't remember ever seeing him before that. No, he was the fucking side character in that 40-Year-Old Virgin. That was the first time I seen him, bro. Yeah, he had a minor ass part in there to get like a major ass part in the next movie I seen him in. So he moved up though. That's what's up.
He did a good job in the what's his name from Microsoft? I mean from Apple.
I can't even think, bro. You talking about the Jobs dude?
Yeah, Steve Jobs. He's in the Steve Jobs movie.
Straight up, I didn't even see that one.
That you should watch that. That shit good as fuck.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about that one, like the Facebook movie too.
Yeah, Facebook movie was straight too.
But All right, so let's switch it up. Do you pay attention? Do you like ASAP, like the music group?
Yeah, I was just reading up on that shit.
So you're aware that ASAP Ferg got kicked out?
That shit crazy. That shit stupid though.
So you feel like that's a bad move for them, or?
Yeah, cause the niggas who kicked them out don't nobody know them niggas.
That's true. Maybe we just don't know them being from Milwaukee. They could be big in New York and stuff, but like
they just there.
I'm sure
that's just like a nigga being here and you just saying like a nigga probably just famous. Don't nobody know them niggas. Shit, I seen tweets where niggas was like, who the fuck are these niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all we know is Rocky and Ferg. Like we really don't know nobody else, bro. And then,
no, that's for sure. I ain't arguing that shit either. They might not even do music, the motherfuckers. That's why we really don't know them. Like
maybe they could swim of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they could be like the business guys.
Maybe they who it is. Like, hey,
but when you said shit like, I'm the one you getting all this creative shit from, and you my ideas you stealing. Like, why you ain't just putting that shit out, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of you just where you talk to your mans about that man to man though, you know what I'm saying? But you went on social media.
But I feel like Ferg, damn, you're the only one that be working when it comes to music. Cause they said Rocky don't be dropping shit no more.
Ever since that nigga went to jail.
I know. Yeah, he got out there, that guy. But like, that's a whole nother conversation right there, man.
Hey, did you hear about that interview where they was saying that he brought back white forces or some shit like that?
Yeah, that was fucking wild as fuck.
Disrespected
the shit out of Nelly.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's crazy.
But you know what though? That's kind of true to a sense where it's just like 10 years later, he gave it a little resurgent, but he did not introduce it.
Everybody still been wearing them motherfuckers forever. Like, niggas buy them motherfuckers like every 3 months.
No, I can remember everyone started buying them when that song came out, and then it just, you good if you had a pair of ones. Like, you were just always good after that, no matter what. But, yeah, that whole thing. Hopefully they get it together, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they figure that shit out. You watched the playoffs for the NBA? I know you gotta be hurt that the Bucks lost.
I'm mad.
I'm mad too.
But you know what
I'm mad too, bro. I'm mad too. Exactly.
But yeah, it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? They gonna spend that cash. He ain't gonna leave.
I hope not, man. We gonna have to keep his ass here, man. Whoop his ass.
You gotta get Middleton the fuck up out of here. Him and Bledsoe.
No, I like Middleton. I don't think he can be a 2 though anymore. But we paying him too much motherfucking money not to be the second man in charge.
He's supposed to be, no, for sure.
So I don't watch enough basketball on that, brother. Just like I don't like that shit. Like Middleton, you gotta step it up. Giannis gotta hit all your shots. But at least they're still young. I mean, like Giannis still got a good 10 years in him, 12 years in him. So I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. Who do you got winning the playoffs though? Who do you think is taking it now?
We know who's taking it, bro.
Speaking, put a name on it.
King, bro. You taking that shit, bro.
So what's the series with him in Houston? Did he beat Houston?
It's over.
They been smashed them niggas.
Who are they playing now?
The winner of the Clippers. That means.
So it's okay. So it's gonna be either the Lakers versus Clippers or Lakers versus Nuggets.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good little matchup right there. I fuck with LeBron James heavy. Like I can remember buying NBA Live his rookie year, and bro was already like an 85 or some dumb shit like that. Like we all knew he was gonna be great. And they had Carmelo Anthony up there too, though. And he fizzled out, but he's having a decent playoff little run too.
Shit, he's still the same shit. I mean, them niggas like peas in the pod to me. Shit, I mean.
Ooh, I wouldn't say that. You know, LeBron the GOAT.
Yeah,
Carmelo, a top 50 player of our generation.
No, yeah, but I mean, you gotta admit, bro, like them niggas both ball hard, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Don't make my man. I wish in the NBA they let niggas wear a hoodie, bro. That hoodie mellow nigga. What I mean? He gonna drop 80 on your fool ass nigga. Nigga, what nigga? Throw that hood on nigga. It's on nigga.
All right. So, anything last thoughts? Anything you got coming out or dropping?
Yeah. So we finna do this video.
We got a couple videos.
Man, me and Famous.
About time to put him to work, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of songs to pick from, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna pick the most fire ones that hit you with some cold ass visuals.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, man, you gonna get it done like we supposed to be doing. But yeah, we got that dropping. We got the clothing line dropping. I'm gonna start posting some shit for y'all real soon.
That's what the logo you showed me?
Which one?
I don't want to talk about it on camera until it's out. We'll talk about that after. I think you showed me this one logo, and I said you should put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
You talking about the P?
Yeah, we'll keep it at there. Yeah, we'll keep it at the P.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucker, y'all ain't ready.
I'm finna get it tatted on my face.
Y'all ain't ready.
Like a week.
Y'all ain't
So we
ready
ain't gotta
for
worry
that
about it. Can't nobody take that. Can't nobody take my shit. It's gonna be on my face, nigga. You talk about it right now, nigga. Nigga, take that nigga. What, nigga? You gotta take this motherfucker on my face, nigga. You crazy as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit gonna look fire on everything, bro.
Yeah, we already. I had posted some shit already. With the one with the lion on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then it got the P on the back. You know what I'm saying? But
I remember that one, the cartoon one,
but
right?
then we gonna put the one on the front. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's gonna look. I'm glad you said that because it made me feel better. Because that shit finna.
Yeah, that shit's gonna hit, bro.
Make sure when y'all get a chance, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever in, you know what I'm saying, the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ride down on the Sandwich God on Atkinson. What street is that called?
807 West Atkinson Avenue.
807 West Atkinson Avenue.
807 West Atkinson
Grab
Avenue.
you a motherfucking
That's
egg,
damn
bro.
near right off the highway, right?
Inside TV.
Grab your motherfucking
That's
egg, bro.
literally right there, one stop. We better go pull up. Hey, and then where can we find you at, fam?
You can find me on Instagram, Player Made Vito, Facebook, Vito Lockwood. You can find me on Apple Music, most definitely, Vito Lockwood. Type that in. Spotify. I don't know what streaming service you use, but with Tidal, whatever you use, I'm on that motherfucker. So, most definitely. Once me and Famous dropped the video, I'm dropping a project, and we're gonna take off from there. We're gonna see how y'all like it. So, you know.
All right, my brother. Much love, family. Appreciate you coming out.
Love, bro.